Hi, my name is Winterstarter, and in this video I'll be showing you 3 different methods for getting temporary or fake tattoos for your cosplays. All of these methods are super easy, so let's get into the video. For this first method, you are just going to need some kind of makeup tool. These can be like these Wet n Wild multi-sticks, it can be a brow pencil, it can be liquid eyeliner, it can be pencil eyeliner, just something that is makeup, can safely go on your skin, and you can use it to draw like a pencil or a paintbrush. The next step is to simply draw the fake tattoo directly onto your skin. This works best if you don't already have makeup on your skin, and it also works best if it's not something that you're going to be touching a lot, since it can rub off pretty easily. But if you just need something like on your face, a quick design on your hand or your arm, this can be a really great method. I did find that these pencil eyeliners rubbed off pretty easily, while they still came off pretty easily with a makeup wipe at the end of the day, which can be really helpful. For liquid eyeliner, it is a little bit more durable, it stays on more easily, but it is a little bit harder to draw with depending on the type of liquid eyeliner you use. Using liquid eyeliner also works better if you're not going to be like rubbing or touching it a lot, although it does hold up a little bit better than the pencil eyeliner, since the liquid eyeliner can dry pretty well. It smears a lot when you take it off with a makeup wipe, but at the end of the day, you can still get it off pretty easily. For this second method, you are actually going to need an eyeshadow palette of whatever color tattoo you want, as well as a little bit of water and a thin paintbrush, or a thicker paintbrush if you want to do a larger design. What you're going to want to do is take a very little bit of the water, get a ton of pigment on your paintbrush, and just mix it into the water until it becomes almost opaque. What you're essentially doing here is just creating watercolor paint out of makeup, which can go onto your skin super easily. It's a little bit less saturated than something like the eyeliner, but it can be a lot easier to get finer details as well as thicker details. It's also pretty easy to mix colors and get the exact shades that you're looking for. It also works pretty well even if you're moving your hand around, and it stays on pretty well, although again it can smudge, which is why it can also be good to seal all of these methods with something like makeup sealant. At the end of the day, it also comes off pretty well with a makeup wipe, although mine is kind of cheap and leaves a little bit of a mark. The third and final method I have for temporary tattoos for cosplay is to just use actual temporary tattoos. You can get a ton of really great temporary tattoos at places just like grocery stores or online, but these ones were actually custom made. I used a manufacturer and I created these designs and I had them manufactured so that I could make my own tattoos for my own cosplays. Something important to note when you are placing temporary tattoos is to make sure your skin is not too creased or too stretched out, and to place the tattoo where your hand or arm or whatever is usually resting. For temporary tattoos, you remove the film, put it face down on top of your skin, and then pat it with a wet paper towel for about 30 seconds. Then you will have your temporary tattoo. And honestly, this one held up really well. After a solid day, it was still holding up pretty well, and the edges had started to fade a little bit, but it was still in pretty good condition. This temporary tattoo does not come off with a makeup wipe, which can be good if you want to have it for a longer convention day, but may be bad if you have work the next morning. Whatever temporary tattoo method you choose to go with, I hope that you did find this video helpful, and if you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.